This is the former Intercontinental Champion Tito Santana, and you are watching the Nation Network. Be there. Arriba!
The WWF, what the world is watching.
WWE presents the Global Entertainment Spectacular, WrestleMania. And now, WWE presents the Global Entertainment Spectacular, WrestleMania.
All right, wrestling fans, welcome back to the Nation Network. Mean Scheme along with Jesse Labonte. And this is day 2 on the Nation Network of WrestleMania, where the legends take center stage right here exclusively on the Nation. Stay with us.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, not completely accurate, but it is indeed a 10-man Royal Rumble, and for the first time ever, a Royal Rumble taking place at WrestleMania. The winner will be the European Heavyweight Champion as we bring that title back out of retirement here on the Nation Network.
First, from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Well, one thing we know for sure with the Royal Rumble, you can't be sure anybody's game, but with the European title on the line, you know these guys are going to do everything they can to make sure that both feet don't go over the top rope and certainly don't hit the floor. Well, indeed, this is how we kick it off, but what a night of wrestling we have to look forward to. Tag team titles will be on the line, Intercontinental title on the line, and of course, in that main event, the World Heavyweight Champion Hulk Hogan going up against the venomous Jake the Snake Roberts. Well, not only that, but The Undertaker probably has his greatest WrestleMania challenge of all time here tonight. Well, indeed, the legends have come out tonight. The League of Legends on display here on the Nation Network. We want to welcome everyone joining us here live. Indeed, Shout out to Tom Watts, Big JH in the house, along with Corey Andrews, Kate Welch, and of course, Juan Cordero. Welcome aboard, everyone.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2 from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 268 pounds, Billy G.
Well, indeed, badass Billy Gunn making his way down the aisle. These two gentlemen drew 1 and 2. Now, normally, this would be a very unforgiving position to be in, but that's because normally there would be 30 participants in a Royal Rumble. However, tonight there's only 10. Yeah, your staying power doesn't have to be nearly as much as it would be for a traditional Royal Rumble match. And when there's only 10 other guys to contend with right now, hey, if one of these two dudes can eliminate their opponent in the first, let's say, 20 seconds, then they get a little bit of a rest, and then it's just one-on-one. And if you can keep doing that, you might never have an odd man disadvantage to have to deal with. But first, you've got to get rid of whoever's in the ring with you. Well, indeed, and these two ought to be very interesting to see how they handle a Royal Rumble, especially on such a grand stage as WrestleMania. Bell sounds, action's underway. Who will be crowned as the European champion? Which, by the way, the official crowning will take place on Monday Night Raw, as you can't actually put a title on the line in a Royal Rumble match here in 2K22. Yeah, just a little oops on that one, huh? He just caught Eddie Guerrero with a power bomb. And number 3, the Big Boss Man. Well, somebody's going to be serving hard times. The question is, who will it be? We want to welcome everyone once again to the Nation Network. We want to thank you for your continued support and remind you to click that like button down below if you haven't already. Share, like, and subscribe. And right now, everybody seems to be fixated on Billy Gunn. Not a good place for him to be. I would think they'd work together to get the Boss Man out because, well, I was about to say he's the biggest dude in the ring right now, but that may have just changed. Indeed it has. Big Daddy Cool Diesel. And now we are almost halfway through the entrance to this incredible Royal Rumble. And again, first time ever at WrestleMania. Well, we're kicking it off with a big one. You can only imagine how it's going to go from here. Big Boss Man, and now look at this. He and Big Daddy Cool Diesel going toe-to-toe. The two powerhouses. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing this one-on-one. Yeah, that would be a match I would definitely pay to see. Diamond Dallas Page has hit the ring. The master of the Diamond Cutter. Well, he got caught right off the bat by Billy Gunn, who's making him pay the price. Well, we are now halfway through 5 of the 10 entrants in the ring at this time. Nobody has yet been eliminated. Well, one thing we know for sure, they're going to be, so just stick around. On the other hand of Degeneration X, the other side, the Road Dogg, Jesse James. Yeah, but remember, there's no friends in this one. They might work together for a little while, but at the end of the day, there's only going to be one winner of the Royal Rumble. Well, the question is, who will that one person be? And I wouldn't be surprised to see Billy Gunn and Jesse James work together in the meantime. Perhaps get it down to where they're the last two, and then they can just make a decision. Well, that could happen, but I highly doubt it will. Oh, get a look at this, the big red machine, Kane. Has him up and drops him. Diamond Dallas Page has been eliminated. Nice move right there by Eddie Guerrero. Being number 1 didn't hurt him any. And now the Boss Man also eliminated. Now they're starting to drop. Oh, take a look at this. Booker T.
And he goes right to work on the biggest guy in the Rumble, Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Well, it's smart logic, and is he bigger than Kane? I'm not so sure.
No, I'd say they're about even. That's another match one-on-one I wouldn't mind seeing.
Could come down to those as the last two, and then you will see it.
That'd be worth the price of admission in itself. Bodies starting to fly everywhere. Oh, look at this! The Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Well, now the business, as they say, has just picked up. The Macho Man Randy Savage, a former World Heavyweight Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, but he's never been the European Champion.
Oh, you know he'd like to add that to the resume. And now, the Road Dogg is out, courtesy of the Big Red Machine. And now Billy Gunn still in there from the number 2 prospect. And now look at this. Big Daddy Cool has been eliminated.
And here's the man who drew number 10, which should give him a little bit of an advantage. The Godfather is in. And now one of these men are going to be the next European Heavyweight Champion.
Well, the bodies right now flying everywhere. Very hard to even call the action here. Big uppercut right there by Billy Gunn. And now look at Booker T in trouble as the Big Red Machine looking to eliminate him. He's got him on the top turnbuckle pad, and Booker with a big right hand gets out of trouble.
Well, he avoids it at least for the moment.
Back elbow by the Macho Man. Savage taking out the Godfather. Number 10, not such a lucky number after all.
Well, it just means that you come in fresh, but if you get caught by somebody, that's all there is to it.
And now it is Booker T hanging on for dear life to that top rope. The Macho Man puts him over, but he has not hit the ground yet. And now both the Macho Man and Kane working together to eliminate Booker T.
Well, Booker's got plenty of fight left in him and didn't go down. To his credit, taking on two powerful individuals here in this Royal Rumble.
And now, badass Billy Gunn taking a couple shots on the Macho Man before turning his focus to Booker T. As we mentioned earlier, no friends in this one. Everyone fighting for themselves. The Macho Man getting a shot in on the Big Red Machine. And now Billy Gunn over the top rope. And he manages to hang on just long enough to avoid elimination. This is the opening contest here tonight for the League of Legends WrestleMania Day 2 on the Nation Network. Over the top rope, perhaps. Badass Billy Gunn clinging on to both the top and the middle rope, and now it's a two-man attack as the Big Red Machine helps and eliminates him.
Hey, let's pay attention to something right now. Who's still in the ring right there? Eddie Guerrero, he was number 1.
Well, indeed, number 1. Number 2 was just eliminated. But Guerrero, to your point, and we mentioned it at the beginning, there's only 10 men. It's not necessarily a death sentence to be number 1 in the Royal Rumble tonight. Eddie Guerrero is in trouble, slowly to his feet. Booker T got caught. And Guerrero with a nice suplex takes him across the ring. Look at this, the Macho Man exchanging blows with the Big Red Machine Kane. Uppercut by Eddie Guerrero, and now the Macho Man hoisted into the air. These 4 men going at it right now. Look at this. Macho Man in trouble. Oh, I thought he might have chokeslammed him over the top rope.
That would have definitely eliminated him, wouldn't it?
Indeed. Might have put him out for a long time. Back heel kick by Booker T. Eddie Guerrero able to sidestep the follow-up. And now getting in on his own. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, look at this. That military press.
Yeah, the Gorilla Press slam right there by Kane, but look at Eddie coming right back, number 1 into this match, and he's showing no signs of wearing down.
Nice flying dropkick right there by the Latin sensation. And now the Macho Man, Eddie Guerrero, tee it off. Back elbow by the Macho Man. And another one. You know the Macho Man clearly wanting to get that title here tonight. Overhand right drops him. And now Guerrero. Back on his feet, the Macho Man bringing him over towards the ropes. This might be all she wrote.
Well, Eddie Guerrero's still managing to hang on somehow. I'm not sure where he's getting it from.
Oh, the Macho Man has him up overhead. Eddie Guerrero in trouble. He's been eliminated.
Well, he did really well for himself. He came in at number 1, and he was in the final 4.
Kane and Booker T, and now look at the Macho Man. Got caught with a series of heavy shots by the Big Red Machine. And Kane getting him back up to his feet now. Big right hand stuns the Macho Man. Booker T in the meantime on the apron.
Well, he's doing the right thing. He's letting the other two fight it out. Why should you get involved? Pick up the one who's left standing afterwards.
Another devastating choke slam right there by Kane. He's got the Macho Man up in the air. Oh, what's he going to do with him? Down across the top rope. Thought he was going to throw him to the floor.
Now Booker T getting back into this fight just a little bit. He's got Kane up in the air.
Face plants him, almost a pile driver.
Well, a big difference is you're not bringing him straight down on top of his head. That was still a pretty impactful maneuver.
Now the Macho Man turned his attention from his opponents for a moment and now paying the price, and that might end up being what leads to his elimination.
Yeah, very surprised to see him make a mistake like that. The Macho Man, he's been in this business way too long to be making a rookie mistake.
Oh, look at this. He's got him on the top turnbuckle. Booker T is in trouble. Booker trying to fight, trying to stay in. He's gone. And then there were two.
Well, here we go. One of these two men will be the European champion.
The Macho Man going after the Big Red Machine. Series of boots to the midsection, trying to take the big man down. The Macho Man Randy Savage, no stranger to going up against bigger opponents.
Now, no doubt about it, he's gone up against some of the big ones. He's been up against Hogan. He's been up against Yokozuna, King Kong Bundy. You name him, he's been in there with the monsters before.
This may be a little bit different now. He's got him up against the ropes. The Macho Man with a clothesline all the way out to the floor. There's your winner.
And the very new European champion, nicely done by the Macho Man here at our opening contest.
Here is your winner, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, tremendous victory. And as we mentioned earlier, he will now be adding the European Championship to an already impressive resume. Stay with us, fans. We're just getting started. This is WrestleMania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Well, I'll tell you right now, some people just have the luck of the draw because Kane was not originally planned to be part of the Royal Rumble, but due to an injury, he was a last-minute substitution. He didn't manage to come away with the title in that match, but perhaps he'll be able to do it in this one.
Well, indeed, but no rest for the weary. Coming straight off the Royal Rumble, he now has to get in there and try and remove the Intercontinental title from one of the most devastating forces in the WWE and the history of the Nation Network, the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, I'm not so sure it's being fair to him.
Well, again, this match was signed well in advance, and he decided to put himself into the Royal Rumble. He knew the possible consequences, but it also doubled his chances on walking out of here tonight with some gold.
And here he comes, the Ultimate Maniac.
Indeed, the Ultimate Warrior storming down the ramp as he does. 60,000 on their feet as the Intercontinental Champion has taken over this crowd.
Well, he better save some of that energy. I know Kane just went through a grueling match, which will give him a pretty good advantage in my opinion, but you don't want to blow up right here before you even have the bell ring.
He feeds off the energy of the crowd. The power of the Warriors feeds all the energy he needs.
Yeah, well, you can get solar power too until it rains.
Once again, we welcome all of you joining us here live on the Nation Network. We encourage you to please click that like button down below. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Intercontinental Championship on the line.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane! And introducing the champion from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds. He is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
Indeed, the Ultimate Warrior. The Intercontinental Championship on the line. You know, we talked about the fact that Kane has had not one, but now two opportunities to walk away with gold here tonight. If he were to fail 2 times, how does that affect the psyche?
Well, in normal circumstances, I would say that's probably going to be a real kick to the ego. However, Kane doesn't think like normal people. He's a little bit psychotic if you haven't noticed.
Indeed, he marches to the beat of a different drummer by far.
Yeah, and then he'll beat up the entire orchestra section on his way.
He's got the Ultimate Warrior. Inverted suplex, face first impact. And now Kane choking out the champion right in the middle of the ring.
Well, you can see the anger and the rage coming out of the Big Red Machine. He is not happy with the way the last match went down. He knows this is his big opportunity, and he's going to make the best of it.
Well, the Ultimate Warrior has not defended that title against someone the caliber of Kane yet, I don't believe. The amount of pain that this man can absorb and keep on moving forward.
Yeah, he's much like the Terminator. You just can't keep him down. Always finds a way. And he beckons upon a different kind of power than the Ultimate Warrior. I'm not sure which one's going to be the one that comes out on top here tonight.
Goes for the cover, hooks a leg in. 2 count as the Big Red Machine, realizing how close he came to taking the Intercontinental Championship. From the middle rope now. And the big man with an elbow. Once again, welcome everyone here to the Nation Network for Day 2 of WrestleMania, featuring the League of Legends.
Shout out to Prime Time and Shockwave Wrestling.
Ultimate Warrior just caught the Big Red Machine with a power slam.
Well, that was a smart move right there by the Warrior. He used the momentum of the Big Red Machine against him.
Targeting now the arm of Kane. Follows up with another elbow drop, and these two men have been going back and forth, exchanging some powerful impact maneuvers.
Hard to say which one's going to have a strength advantage. They're built differently, but they are both big, tough guys.
Warrior pressing him overhead. Can you believe what we're seeing?
No matter what I might think of the Ultimate Warrior personally, you can't take away the physique that he's sporting. He spent a lot of time in the gym.
There's a big splash. He's got the big red machine down, but too close to the ropes. He may have had the win.
See, now that's another big mistake right there. You have to realize where you're at in the ring. You can't just go for a cover sometimes.
Went for it again, only this time completely overshot the target.
Well, we all know that the aerial game's not really part of the Ultimate Warrior's arsenal. Now we know why.
Big red machine Kane going to the eyes of the Ultimate Warrior.
If a man can't see, a man can't fight. Somebody said that once.
Indeed. Big red machine with a right hand. Make that a left. And the Ultimate Warrior in trouble. What's he got planned here? Oh, he's got that brain claw.
Lord, this might be it right here. The Ultimate Warrior is fading fast.
Indeed, the referee asking the Ultimate Warrior if he wants to give it up. Kane, moments away perhaps. The Warrior trying to fight it back, and he does.
Well, the Ultimate Warrior has to realize he's very, very close to being the former Intercontinental Champion. He's got to turn this momentum around and do something quickly.
Tremendous suplex. And down he goes. The Ultimate Warrior now. Look at this, hoisting him back up to his feet and throws him.
Not too many people can ever say that they have handled Kane like that before.
Ultimate Warrior once again, the attempted splash. And he missed as these two men collar and elbow hook up. And now the Warrior has got the big red machine into the turnbuckle. Down for the cover. Does not hook the leg. Will it be enough? He's got two. He got it.
No, he didn't. He did not get him, but it was awfully close, and the big red machine just barely got his shoulder up. Had the Ultimate Warrior done the right thing, then he would have probably had the win.
Indeed, he should have hooked the leg. Now the big red machine just dropped him head first across the turnbuckle. His head snapped back on that one. And now this might be it right here. Could be a changing of the guard. He went for the choke slam, the Ultimate Warrior. Managing to kick out of that one with that back elbow.
Both of these men have been tested. Both of them have answered the call. The question is, one of them's not going to be able to soon, and which one will it be?
Pulling him out to the middle of the ring now. Ultimate Warrior, what's he got in mind? He's waiting, hits the rope, back out front. Oh, there's the splash! Not hooking the leg, and again in the ropes.
You know what, to make the mistake once, but to do it a second time, I don't know.
Big clothesline. The Warrior this time is hooking the leg, and Kane still able to kick out the back door. You mentioned earlier the psyche of losing multiple matches, and there's that splash one more time. Shoulders are down, there's no ropes to make the save this time, and the Ultimate Warrior goes on to victory.
Well, I'll say this right now, Kane not having a great WrestleMania.
Indeed, not the type he wanted for sure. We take a look back, ladies and gentlemen, at moments from this one. Tremendous onslaught here by the Ultimate Warrior.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
Well, the Ultimate Maniac lives to fight another day.
Talk about a WrestleMania moment. Here you have it. The Ultimate Warrior, still the Intercontinental Champion. Plenty more action to come right here on the Nation Network. This is WrestleMania.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
Is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE Divas Championship.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and wrestling fans, this is for that Divas title. It's going to be one hell of a match, too.
Yeah, well, these are two ladies that have different styles, but they both know how to get the job done.
The ninth wonder of the world, China. And perhaps a more powerful woman in the Nation Network has never existed before. But it's not strictly about power. It's all-around talent.
Well, we know she has all-around talent, and she has a lot of power. Look at her physique. I mean, she's in tip-top condition right now. And she's going to be going up against Trish Stratus, who is the reigning champion. Question right now is, can Trish Stratus outthink her? Because that's the best chance she has of winning the match.
Indeed, Trish Stratus does not want to get into a power contest with China, not by any stretch of the imagination.
No, she's not going to beat her on strength. She's going to have to outsmart her.
As we take a look at the Divas champion making her way towards the ring. Once again, welcome aboard, everyone joining us here live for day 2 of WrestleMania in the Nation.
Shout out to Jamon Scott. Prime time in the house, of course. Shockwave Wrestling. Welcome, everybody.
Introducing the challenger from Redondo Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, China! And introducing the champion from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she is the WWE Divas Champion, Trish Stratus.
Well, indeed, it is pick'em time, ladies and gentlemen. And Jess, who do you think is going to come out on top of this one?
Well, it's a tough call. Like I said, it depends how they decide to fight the match. We know what Chyna's going to do. She's going to try and use brute force to manhandle the champion, and she can definitely do that. The real question in this one is, can Trish Stratus come with a game plan and execute it?
Well, we're about to find that out. Bell sounds, action's underway, and look at Stratus early on with punches, kicks, and chops, and she's already got Chyna down on the canvas.
Well, I wouldn't have expected it to be that easy for her, but it was. And she's got the upper hand and the advantage right now, and she's going to work.
Inverted atomic knee drop. That's got to feel pretty special. And now China starting to do what we expected her to do, which is a little bit of manhandling from across the ring. Oh, my word!
Now that's how you do it. Maybe the Ultimate Warrior will pay attention.
China going almost coast to coast with that body splash, and now pulling back on the head and the neck of the champion. This match might be over sooner than we expect.
Well, Trish Stratus right now, you know she's rattled mentally because she just felt the power of China. But at the same time, if she's smart, she knows she took some of her best stuff and she's still in it. She can't let Trish Stratus start getting, or like Trish Stratus can't start let China get in her head.
Going for the cover now, hook of the leg. There's almost a 1 count, not even.
Yeah, no, she's not ready yet. You're going to have to do a lot more work to soften up China.
Well, she's bringing it, though. Look at the kicks, the chop. Oh, a big right hand, and down she goes.
I got to tell you right now, I'm amazed. Truly, truly amazed at what she's able to do here.
You can see the size difference just in the height alone, but look at the structural difference as well. China is built tough. Trish Stratus, though, managing to come up with that Hurricane Runner off the top rope. Hooks the leg and almost retains the title. It is so hard to believe. Irish whip into the turnbuckle she goes. Back out front now. Kick to the midsection. Head first into the turnbuckle. Boy, oh boy, these two ladies really dishing out the punishment here tonight.
Well, you have a championship on the line, and you're on the grandest stage of them all. Here at WrestleMania, over 60,000 live in attendance, not to mention the thousands upon thousands around the world watching.
Oh, she almost got it. Somehow Trish Stratus kicked out of that.
China continues to delve out the punishment here.
The champion is in a world of trouble. Oh, nice kick to the head, and that stunned the challenger. Stratus, where is she going? She's calling for the fans. Spending too much time.
Yeah, you've got a match with a title on the line, and you're going up against the 9th wonder of the world. Don't worry about the fans. You better worry about China.
Couldn't agree more. Paying the price for the indiscretion. And China following her here ringside. They've got 10 seconds to get back in the ring, and let's talk about the champion's advantage for a moment.
Absolutely. She can get counted out right now, and she's still going to be the champion. She'll lose the match, but she'll keep the belt.
That is an advantage indeed to be had as a champion, so China is going to really have to focus on getting this action back inside the ring before it's too late.
Well, the one good thing for China right now is these referees have proven to be very, very slow to count to 10. Not sure exactly what school system they went through, but it's not exactly a tremendous approval rating for the education they received. They tend to get to 9 and then forget what's next.
Well, again, the referees want to give both of these participants every opportunity to settle this in the ring. Nobody came here to see a count out.
Well, then let's get rid of the rule. If you don't want it to be there, then why is it there?
Count has reached 8. Clubbing forearm across the back. Kick to the midsection. Oh, going for the pedigree. New champion, perhaps, right here. She hooks the leg, and I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, it's all over.
The ninth wonder of the world. China has successfully defeated the Divas champion Trish Stratus here at WrestleMania.
Well, we knew it was going to be an uphill battle for her, and to her credit, she did a great job. But at the end of the day, I think that power advantage was just too much.
As we take a look back at some of the moments from this one, there was an earlier attempt that almost ended the match.
Here's your winner, and the new WWE Divas Champion, the ninth wonder of the world, China!
All right, fans, stick around. Still plenty to come. The Undertaker with his greatest challenge. Hulk Hogan to defend the world title. The tag team title still on the line. More WrestleMania in just a moment.
Oh yes, Danhausen here. Very nice. Very evil. Very famous. You are watching the channel that is very nice and very evil. The Nation Network. Isn't that good? Yes, it's true. If you are not watching the Nation Network, you are... Wait for it. Wait for it. Cursed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Hell in a Cell.
Well, indeed, it's time to play the game because the game has been playing around, and now it's about time that he has to step up and deal with it.
Indeed, it was Eddie Guerrero going up against Edge just a few weeks ago when the game showed up out of nowhere, pedigreed Edge and left him down for Eddie Guerrero to score the pinfall.
Making his way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Superstar.
Well, Triple H is here and he is ready to compete, no doubt about it. Not a stranger to the Hell in a Cell, which is one of the most demonic structures in the history of professional wrestling. It will shave years off the career.
No doubt about it. When they built this thing, they really dug into the deepest, darkest parts of the imagination. 20 feet tall. Completely encasing the ringside area. Nobody gets out. Nobody gets in. Once that door is locked, those two competitors will battle it out to the end.
No disqualifications. There are no countouts. There will be a winner. No doubt about it.
You think you know me?
And here he comes, the Rated R Superstar.
Well, he looks like he's all revved up and ready to go, but so is Triple H. Once that cage comes down, we're going to find out which one of these men is going to have what it takes. But it's going to push both of them to their limits.
Without question, without doubt.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Rated R Superstar, Edge!
This crowd on its feet. Not happy with what happened a few weeks ago. Looking forward to seeing Edge get some retribution here tonight.
Well, they may be disappointed because I can tell you right now, Triple H is not going to let this go easily.
As that structure comes down and now locks into place. Here we go. Meeting in the middle of the ring. Early on, it is the game with the advantage. Unlike a traditional steel cage match, there is no urgency to escape because you can't escape.
No, you're not going anywhere. I mean, take a look at that chain wrapped around the door right there next to Edge. It's got a padlock. Only the referee has the key. And now look at this going underneath the ring. He's got a table.
Edge putting a table into the match, and it's all legal. Anything goes. And now Triple H trying to use that table perhaps as a weapon, but a little bit early on in the match to turn your back on your opponent.
Look at that table just teetering there before it comes down.
Big shot to the midsection, and now inverted atomic knee drop. That's definitely got the attention of the Rated R Superstar, as does the table.
Yeah, he just rammed it right into the face of Edge, and that's definitely going to do some damage.
Referee in the way. Come on, man, get out of there, ref.
They could put him through the table if they want. There's no rules.
Indeed, but it'd be hard to get a win if the referee is knocked unconscious. Battling it out here on the floor. When we look at this steel structure, reminiscent of old Memphis wrestling, when the cage would go completely around the ringside area.
Yeah, but that wasn't completely closed off. Didn't have as much steel. There was a lot of lumber involved in that old cage, as I recall. This one is absolutely unforgiving, every single square inch of it.
Indeed, no doubt about it. Between the steps, the apron, the cage walls themselves, there is nothing out there that is going to be friendly to either of these men.
Well, unless they're the ones on the offense, in which case it can provide very much comfort as they put their opponent through pain.
Triple H once again using that table. Just threw it at Edge. And now goes for the cover following the suplex. I don't believe you're going to get him like that.
No, way too early. Not enough damage done, and I don't know that you could pin Edge off of a suplex no matter what.
That table continues to be teased throughout the match, but not yet really coming to effect. At least not the way I believe these men plan to use it. Triple H inverted atomic knee drop, and that has got the complete attention of Edge. Follows it up with a spine buster. And now look at this, an inverted figure 4 leg lock. And the game going to work on the knee.
Now we can get a submission in a match like this. Referee was standing way back there. I'm not sure why he wasn't out and asking Edge if he wanted to give it up.
Once again, way too early in the match for something like that. But now look at this. Dragon Sleeper. And that's a move that can definitely draw a submission. Series of forearm shots, and now Edge has him up against the ropes. Lacing the knee around the ropes of the game. Putting a lot of torque on that joint as well. Oh, using that table as a weapon.
Well, what do you think he was going to do, call catering? Of course he's going to use it as a weapon.
And now, oh, wait a minute. Pedigree. The table might not be needed. Referee's in position. The match is over.
Just like that, that's how quick it can happen.
The pedigree, one of the most devastating finishing maneuvers. Triple H hooking the leg there, almost had it. That spine buster, I believe, was the tide turning moment, but there we just saw it, and there's another angle. Driving the head of the Rated R Superstar into the canvas.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
Tremendous victory indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty more action still to come. This is WrestleMania. All right, fans, this is one that's been on my list of matches that I absolutely couldn't wait to see. No holds barred, anything goes. The People's Champion, The Rock, making the walk down the aisle.
Well, you know what? There's always one match at WrestleMania that everybody waits for that they can't possibly guess who's going to come out on top, and this might be that match.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
And when you add the fact that it's no holds barred, hey, anything goes. Anyone can win.
This is truly going to be a spectacle event, ladies and gentlemen. There are certain things synonymous with WrestleMania. One of them would be WrestleMania moments, and this may produce just that.
Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind. I can't imagine we wouldn't have one here tonight.
Looking very confident, but he has got one tall order ahead of him. The Dead Man making his entrance. The man who dominates at WrestleMania, but he has not gone up against The Rock.
Well, that all changes in just a few moments.
The Rock challenging The Undertaker weeks ago.
Valley, weighing in at 328 pounds, The Undertaker!
Well, The Rock basically came out and said, hey, listen, I want to have a WrestleMania match that everyone's going to be talking about. And what better way than to go up against the Phenom himself, The Undertaker.
Indeed. He called out The Undertaker and said, how would you like to go one-on-one with the Great One? And I'm not sure The Undertaker necessarily considers The Rock to be the Great One. But he accepted the challenge, and here we are. No holds barred, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about Katie bar the door. This one is going to produce some absolutely incredible memories and moments.
Well, I can tell you right now, just by looking around this audience, they are split. They don't know which way to go.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Vegas is calling it right down the middle as well. And the bell sounds, action's underway. Rock comes up with a DDT to start the match off. And that was enough to at least stun The Undertaker momentarily.
He follows up with a nice belly-to-back suplex right there. The Rock is trying to do some quick hitting here.
Flying drop kick, that missile drop kick might have took the wind out of the sails of The Undertaker, and now The Rock putting the boot to him.
Well, The Undertaker has a tremendous win-loss record here at WrestleMania. The question is he going to be able to continue the winning?
Over the top rope, all the way to the floor now, the People's Champion looking down. Are you surprised that he's not following him outside the ring?
Well, a little bit, but no, there he goes. I was just going to say it makes sense. Why go out there and run the risk of something stupid happening? But The Rock, I guess, figured he wasn't playing possum and taking advantage of it.
Indeed, look at the quickness of The Rock, dodging The Undertaker's attack. Comes up with a suplex on the floor. And the Dead Man really struggling to match the force of The Rock. He's got him up now. Oh, across the knee with a backbreaker, and that might try to even things up a little.
Well, he's going to need to do more than just that. You'll notice there are no countouts in this one. There's no hurry to get back in the ring. You can only win by a pinfall or submission.
DDT by The Rock, and that one definitely rang the bell of The Undertaker.
And now The Undertaker turning the tables and starting to rain down with some fists of fury on The Rock. All you're going to do is get this big man agitated, and that's not what you want to do if you're The Rock. You've got to play a smart fight. Pick your moments.
Spine buster, and now The Rock in control. This has been a relatively one-sided match thus far. Rock bottom. That might be the match. Hooks the leg. Undertaker is in trouble. 2, and the win for The Rock.
Well, I've got to tell you right now, I am absolutely stunned. I knew he could win, but I didn't expect it to be the way it went down.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock came here tonight with a mission. He would not be defeated. He made sure of it.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
The People's Champion with that WrestleMania moment we talked about. Plenty more action still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team titles are on the line. And, of course, the World Heavyweight Championship to be decided tonight. There is your winner, the People's Champion, The Rock. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The tag team titles on the line.
Well, we talked about double duty earlier tonight with Kane the Big Red Machine. Well, so is Diesel.
The WWE Tag Team Championship at a combined weight of 544 pounds. Big Daddy Cool Diesel and the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels.
He could have been coming out here tonight wearing the European Championship title around his waist. Didn't work out that way for him earlier.
No, it didn't, but guess what? He's got an opportunity right now, and unlike Kane, he's had time to rest.
They earned the title match a week ago with a tremendous victory on the League of Legends. And now they get to face off against the reigning tag team champions.
Combined weight of 516 pounds. They are the WWE Tag Team Champions. Rick the Hookman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
The tag team titles on the line, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, the Hart Foundation have proven to be one of the great tag teams of all time. That's why they are the tag team champions. Wouldn't surprise me if they maintain the titles here tonight. However, it won't be easy.
Shawn Michaels and his bodyguard Diesel have been on a tear. They have gone through everybody that's been put in front of them. They've earned this opportunity here tonight. Now, can they get through it? Texas Tornado rules in this one. All 4 men will be legal. Pinfall or submission. There are no disqualifications. There are no countouts. And the pinfall and submission can only take place inside the square circle. Look at this. Jimmy Anvil Neidhart. What in the heck is he doing?
Well, we never see the Anvil going high risk, but he's on that top rope.
Oh, and now we know why. He went for broke. It's WrestleMania. You pull out all the stops, I suppose.
The 2 power wrestlers for their teams going at it on the floor. And meantime, the 2 technical guys inside the ring squaring off.
Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and Bret the Hitman Hart. The history between them is long indeed. 2 count only. Big Daddy Cool starting to come in there trying to make the save. Wouldn't have made it in time.
And that's one of the big challenges of a tag team tornado match. You've got to not only deal with the guy you're fighting, but you got to keep an eye on your partner and make sure he's not in trouble.
A lot of moving parts in a match like this. Referee tries to do the best he can to maintain control. We'll do our best to call all the action as the Anvil now going for the cover. But the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, to your point earlier, very alert.
Well, ring awareness is going to be key in a match like this. You've got to know where everybody is at all times, which doesn't allow you to really focus closely on your own opponent that you're dealing with.
Indeed, your mind will be preoccupied as a match like this continues to go on. Going for the suplex. And he got him. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, in trouble. And pinpoint elbow right to the head by the Anvil. Oh, look at this. Almost drew a submission hold. Now the rope break is in effect, but that's about one of the few rules that exists. And again, the Anvil and Big Daddy Cool both dropping elbows. Pulls Shawn Michaels off the ground from a deadlift. There's that running power slam that he puts people away with. But again, too close to the ropes.
Well, if it weren't for a rope break, this match might have been over. And look at the Anvil hammering down on the forehead of the Heartbreak Kid.
Big clothesline by Big Daddy Cool Diesel, and it is Bret the Hitman Hart in trouble at the moment. The tag team titles are on the line, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is the Nation Network, Day 2, WrestleMania. Click that like button if you haven't already. Up in the air for the power bomb, the jackknife. He got him with it. And now, Shawn Michaels trying to intercept the Anvil, but he couldn't.
Yeah, he missed him. If he would have caught him, I believe we would have had new tag team champions. Big mistake right there.
The Hitman was about to be chokeslammed, but managed to get an elbow upside the head. And now hammering down on Diesel with a series of right hands. Shawn Michaels goes behind, and now electric chair drop perhaps. The Anvil hammering away on Shawn Michaels. Cannot maintain control.
Spinning back kick, nicely done right there. I'll tell you what, all 4 of these dudes are really letting it all hang out.
Hurricane Rana. The Anvil in trouble. Big stomp to the forehead. The Hitman Bret Hart puts a boot to the midsection, now hammering away with a series of right hands. Has him up. Big Daddy Cool. Oh, wait a minute, after the super kick, but too close to the ropes.
Right now, the tag team champions are in a lot of trouble. Both of them are in bad shape.
Goes for the cover. Bret the Hitman Hart kicks out just barely. Super kick. Sweet chin music, he calls it. Shoulders are down. And we've got new tag team champions crowned here at WrestleMania.
Well, I'll tell you right now, we knew this was going to be brutal, and it was. When you've got all four men legal at one time, something's got to give.
Take a look at some of the moments here. Shawn Michaels coming off the top rope with that elbow. There it was, that super kick right to the jaw.
And the new WWE Tag Team Champions, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Another title changing hands here today as part of WrestleMania. Stick around, fans. The main event still to come for the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
This is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. The bad blood between these two men.
Well, Jake the Snake Roberts has made very good points about the fact that he might be more popular in this match than Trump Hogan.
Well, there is definitely a strong fan following for Jake the Snake Roberts. Can't take anything away from the man and his talents and his abilities inside the squared circle. However, Hulkamania is something special. This is more a battle of egos, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, Jake the Snake Roberts, of course he's going to have an ego. Why wouldn't you? When you're as good as he is, and he knows he is. What he also knows is he's been held down, hasn't been given the big spotlight opportunity. Tonight he has that opportunity, and he's going to make the most of it. I believe tonight I'm going to go out on the limb right now, and I'm going to call it. I'm going to make my prediction. We will have a new World Heavyweight Champion here tonight.
Whoa, bold prediction right there by the Body. But I'm not so convinced. Here he comes. He is the reigning World Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Well, look at the egomaniac coming down the ring right now. He's got the belt. He's got the boas. I wonder where he stole that idea from.
Are you trying to tell me he is stealing your gimmick?
Of course he is. He's ripping it off blatantly. He's not even trying. He's got the tie-dye. He's got the boas. He's got the bandana, the glasses. All of that is mine. I was doing it long before he ever did.
Well, there are those that might say that Superstar Billy Graham was doing it before either of you. Nonetheless, the fans react when this man comes out.
Yeah, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Are the fans going to get in the ring and go up against the DDT and Jake the Snake Roberts? I don't think so.
Once again, fans, if you're just joining us, make sure you click that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. The Nation Network growing as Hulkamania runs wild throughout. Over 60,000 plus on their feet here live in attendance.
Yeah, but are they up on their feet for Hogan or are they on their feet for the Snake? I'm not so sure. You seem to believe it's all about Hogan. I don't think so.
Well, we'll know a lot more as the match progresses. Nice look at that championship title belt.
Introducing the challenger from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts. And introducing the champion from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds. He is the Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Again, this is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. This is WrestleMania Day 2 on the Nation Network. What a tremendous showing we have seen and heard all night long. Referee holding the title up for all to see. One of these two men will have the night of their life walking out of WrestleMania as the world champion. Collar and elbow to start things off, and here we go.
Well, early on, Hogan getting the advantage over Jake the Snake Roberts. He definitely has the size and strength advantage, and Roberts is no small man by any means, so that's saying quite a bit. But Jake Roberts has probably the greatest, most cunning wrestling mind in the history of our business.
Won't argue with that, but right now, it is the Hulkster gaining the advantage. Jake Roberts with a boot to the midsection, now has Hogan up. Drives him into the turnbuckle and throws him back to the middle of the ring. Challenger going up to the top rope. He comes off and misses with the elbow.
Well, Jake Roberts not known for high-risk maneuvers, and he might not want to do that one again.
Overhead press slam by Hulk Hogan. And he starts to hammer away on the head of Jake Roberts. Back and forth this one's going. Neither man really gaining a firm advantage thus far, but Hogan mounting the ropes now and hammering away on the head of the Snake. The challenger in trouble.
Well, Jake Roberts has to figure a way to get out of that corner, and he needs to do it very quickly.
From the top, can you believe it? Hulk Hogan crashing down with that elbow. Up against the ropes now. Jake the Snake Roberts has got the champion. Choking him out with the top rope. Come on, ref, give me a break.
Well, there are disqualifications in this match. There are countouts in this match. Jake Roberts has to be very smart about how he goes about doing business here.
Oh, chop to the knee of Hogan.
Yeah, and you can see he's already got that knee bandaged up pretty good. So Jake Roberts, hey, if you're going to advertise an injury, don't be surprised when somebody with the ring IQ of Jake Roberts is going to take advantage of it.
Jake Roberts indeed just continues to assault the injured leg of the champion. Turns him around. Short arm clothesline. Goes for the cover. Hogan very close to the ropes. Referee counts 2. And we've got a new, oh my goodness, I thought we had a new champion.
Very close indeed to having a new world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the night that these men all work towards. Hogan now with that knee in the small of the back, pulling back on the chin.
Almost a variation of the camel clutch, and Hulk Hogan very familiar with that move.
The DDT! We might have a new champion!
Jake Roberts taking a little bit too much time, in my opinion, but now hooking the leg, will that be enough?
He's got 2! History almost made! I thought he was going to get it. He thought so as well.
Hulk Hogan finding a way to kick out. I don't know where he pulled that one out from.
Jake Roberts off the top rope with the elbow. And now Hogan back up to his feet. The champion has taken the best that Jake Roberts has to give. There's a big knee lift by the Snake.
You know what I want to know? When Jake Roberts wins the belt, will he still take Damian out?
Short arm clothesline, hooks the leg, Hogan is down. We've got a new World Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but I'm the one who calls it like it is.
Jake the Snake Roberts has done the unthinkable. He has defeated Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, it's called the League of Legends for a reason. All of these people are qualified. Everyone here could be the champion on any given day, and tonight was Jake Roberts' WrestleMania moment.
Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a night it has been as we crown a new World Heavyweight Champion. Jake the Snake Roberts victorious. We thank you for joining us here from ringside. For Jesse Damani, Mean Scheme saying, so long, everyone.